Action.
Nuclear energy by Duncan McGuire. What is it? Nuclear power is created two ways. The first of which, called nuclear fission, is energy created that when large atoms are split in a series of controlled nuclear reactions. While doing this, heat is produced to boil water, and this boiling water powers a turbine which powers a generator to produce electricity. The second of which, nuclear fusion, is the process of combining two smaller atoms to produce a larger, heavier atom which has more energy potential. More energy released than fission with less radioactive byproducts. Is it safe? In March 2013, James Hansen, who worked for NASA, published a paper on how around 1.8 million lives have been saved due to the amount of clean air that has been displaced. But accidents. When accidents occur, they tend to be very dramatic, as seen at the Chernobyl event back in 1986, when during a routine training exercise that was to simulate a station blackout, one of the reactors failed, causing an explosion, which killed 2 men on site during the explosion, and around 20 to 30 others died months later due to cancer and irradiation poisoning. Sustainability. As nuclear power plants become more dependable on emitting few greenhouse gases, the United States nuclear power plants will likely run for another 50 to 70 years before their plants are retired. This is long past the 40-year lifespan planned decades ago, as told by industry executives, regulators, and scientists. In Arizona, the Palo Verde nuclear power plant has 3 reactors and has the largest combined electricity generating capacity of about 3,900 megawatts per day. In the waste. During the process creating nuclear energy, pellets are left behind, usually of uranium and plutonium. These pellets are extremely radioactive and can stay radioactive for thousands of years. And here I have a video to show how nuclear energy is created and the ingredients and waste that are involved. With all that power being thought of, we have to take into consideration the environmental effects. But since these reactors only use steam power to turn those turbines, nuclear power plants do not emit any harmful chemicals or climate changing gases. What comes out of the cooling towers is just steam. And radioactivity can also be used in agriculture. As seen in 40 plus countries, They have proved this use of irradiation, as it destroys pest insects and eliminates foodborne illnesses such as salmonella. And seen in these countries, they've noted 10 different pest insects that have been completely eliminated in their crop fields. My final thoughts. My opinion, I think that nuclear energy is very beneficial, as it's clean energy with little to no pollutants, and there's lots of energy per kg of material, such as 1 kg block of uranium or plutonium can power a city for about a month. And as seen in navies, they started using oh fuck, I fucked that up. Fuck. I meant to say nuclear reactors. They use nuclear reactors to power their ships and submarines. As seen with the Russians, they can power their submarines for a year without needing to refuel. That's her.